Good evening, Legionnaires. This is Mr. Hare here from the Burke Hare House of Horrors team. And tonight, I wish to wish you all a very happy Halloween. And I'd also like to talk about the latest movie review, Host. So tune in and stay spooky, and I'll show you a quick video of myself and Mr. Burke reaction as we left the cinema. Hope you're all sitting comfortably. Good evening, this is Burke Hare House of Horrors, and tonight we've just come through to see the movie Host, and this is our first initial reaction. I really liked it.
I really enjoyed it. It was a great little short horror film with a lot of suspense and a lot of scares.
It was unnerving. It was actually one of the movies actually made entirely on smartphones with and Zoom. It was also made during the lockdown. It's fantastic, it's chilling, it's definitely one I'm happy to recommend.
Yeah, and definitely recommend that as well. Also the fact that it was made on smartphones and made during a pandemic, it really didn't feel like that, which is the one thing I'm glad about.
There's a more in-depth review coming tonight, so please stay tuned and stay spooky.
Eesh.
That's better. I thought for the more Halloween kind of vibe, it'd have a bit more dark tonight. But, as you can see per our reaction video, we both enjoyed the movie intently. It was fleeting for its 57-minute runtime, but then again, I don't really think you needed it any longer. What I loved about the movie was how simple it actually was. The fact is, this was made during the lockdown, so, of course, limited access to technology, limited access to help, and this movie was filmed entirely on smartphones, simple laptop tricks, and also on Zoom. The cast had a brilliant chemistry together. I generally could actually believe that these were actual good friends, that they've known each other, and they were actually generally in this situation. At Burke Hare House of Horrors, we don't ever give any spoilers in our reviews. It wouldn't be fair to anybody. But in this instance, there were many scenes which had me on edge. Many tense moments. It's like with most found footage movies. It puts you in the shoes of the person watching the movie. Well, experiencing the movie in this case. So while we're watching the movie, we can feel the actor's tension. We can feel the character's fears. And what was great about this movie was, again, it wasn't set in like a creepy haunted house, an old slaughterhouse, an old mortuary, even a graveyard, just a casual, normal, suburban homes, which, again, brings the fear to you, which, again, I quite enjoy. I think for that kind of horror, it's brilliant, and for the found footage genre, I suppose when you think of found footage, everyone can easily think of the Blair Witch Project, Paranormal Activity, Cloverfield, but I suppose in a way the found footage genre can be limited, whereas this way, it does kind of reinvigorate it slightly with the fact is it's been used by smartphones and the laptops. But I suppose mine and Mr. Burke's only concern was normally when one of these movies normally do well, we are going to see a spate of movies similar to this. But in this case, the movie had great originality, great scares, great moments, and, as I said, it takes a lot for myself to get myself on edge during a movie, but in this case, I was generally on edge during some of those scenes in that movie. And for that reason alone, I'm happy to give this movie an 8 out of 10. Viewer beware, you're in for a scare. This movie is exclusive to Shudder, so if I were yourselves, please subscribe to Shudder, and definitely don't watch this on your own or in the dark. Happy Halloween and stay spooky.